Pastor Timothy Omotoso's attorney Peter Dauberman is applying for mistrial related to emails between Advocate Ndelwa and Advocate Serfontaine, the state prosecutors in the matter. It is alleged that Advocate Ndelwa requested witnesses to commit perjury and the emails prove such. Dauberman started arguing his case yesterday. Arguments continue today, and we now go live to SABC News reporter Lerato Fekisi for more. Lerato, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. What's likely to happen today in court?
Good morning to Simpiwe. So this morning we are expecting to hear the defense lawyer Peter Dauberman continue to find loopholes in the evidence presented by the state. And like you said earlier on, yesterday what really was the gist of his argument was that he alleges that state prosecutor Advocate Ndelwa did conspire to persuade witnesses to commit perjury. But also something that came out yesterday, I think that we also must highlight, was that he started his argument by saying to Judge Skuman that she must recuse herself or do the mistrial, because the defense believes the only way to carry on with this specific case is to go for a mistrial. In his mistrial, besides the issue of Advocate Ndelwa, he also highlighted an issue where he said when he actually goes through all the evidence presented by the witnesses, he didn't find any of the witnesses ever admitted there was any penile penetration by the pastor. So yes, some did admit that they were touched by the pastor in an uncomfortable way. Some were also very uncomfortable in his presence, but in all the witnesses' statements, not once could the defense lawyer pick up that they had said there was penile penetration. So he really did really hammer on that, saying that for a long time the rape charge has been hanging over the pastor, but from the evidence that he has as a defense lawyer, there's nothing to prove that. So this afternoon and this morning we'll hear the defense lawyer continue to find loopholes in the evidence of the state, because he believes a mistrial is the only way to carry on with this specific case.
Yeah, and will the mistrial perhaps, and in hindsight, change the direction of the case, do you think?
I think it definitely will, especially because if you found what it was doing the better part of yesterday, it was really trying to find loopholes, and loopholes he believes warrant a mistrial. And he was saying that if he can prove that the evidence presented by the state was flawed and had too many mistakes for there to be a rape charge over Omotoso, it could change the nature of the state of the case. But also the state also has an opportunity now to reply today, and it'll be interesting to hear exactly what they bring forward as their evidence, and then from then we could hear exactly if this mistrial will change the course of this case.
All right, Lerato, thank you so much for setting the scene for us. We'll definitely touch base with you a little later on to get more developments from the case.